Welcome back, people, to yet another episode on your number one delicacy hub, Food Clinic, where you get to learn how to prepare different kinds of delicious meals for yourself, your family members, and your loved ones. Today, I'll be teaching you guys how to make chicken sauce with white rice. So don't go anywhere. When we come back from our short break, I'll be showing you guys the ingredients we're going to use to make this delicious, sumptuous meal. As you guys know, our food is juicy, but our gist is juicier. See you back shortly. Thank you. Welcome back, guys. So right now I'll be showing you guys the ingredients we're going to use for making our chicken sauce. So over here I have my cornstarch, I have my seasoning cube and salt for taste, I have my chopped red onion and my pepper mix. Over here I have my parboiled rice, I have sliced carrots and chopped green beans, and over here I have my variety of bell peppers, the green bell pepper, red bell pepper, yellow bell pepper, all nicely sliced. Over here I have my variety of herbs or spices, as you love to call it. I have my oregano leaf, basil leaf, rosemary leaf, thyme leaf, and lastly my curry powder. And as you guys know, I always bring on a guest on here to gist with me while we're making any of our delicious meals. So today I have no other person than movie producer and actor Casimir Ntol. So he'll be joining us right after we come back from this short break. So go nowhere and get ready for today's gist. See you guys shortly. Thank you. Welcome back, guys, and thank you so much, Cassie, for joining us on yet another episode of Food Clinic.
Thank you very much, B. It's good to be back.
All right, thank you. So from these ingredients on the table, what do you think we're making today?
I've been trying to figure out because I can see rice here,
Okay.
Chopped vegetables, curry. I think this should be seasoning.
Yes, please.
I don't know what this is.
Corn flour.
Corn flour. Oh,
Yes.
okay. So corn flour rice. Honestly, I don't know.
You have no idea?
Yeah.
Okay, so let me help you out.
All right.
So that's our cornstarch over there, and this is our rice. So what we're making today is chicken sauce with white rice.
Oh, okay.
Have you tried that before?
Yeah, I have. But, well, I still don't know if it's the same thing I've tried.
Oh, okay, all right, no problem. So we'll be going right in now to boil our chicken.
Okay.
So while it's boiling, we'll come back to this.
Okay.
All right. So over here, while our chicken is cooking, we're going to wash our rice before we get started. So that as our chicken is cooking, our rice is also cooking. So me, I love to wash my rice until the water that comes out of it is now transparent, no longer milky. Like I want to see neat water, clean water come out of it. That's when I know.
That takes a lot of time.
Yes, it does. It does. So I love to wash my rice properly. Because when you're washing it, like from the first one, it's milky. It's milky in color. So until I see that the water becomes transparent before I know, okay, it's clean enough for me to start to cook. Yes, please. So I was going to ask you, what's like your most embarrassing moment?
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
In what sense?
In any sense, like something that maybe happened to you and you're like, you wish the floor would open and swallow you ASAP.
Oh, okay. Anyways, that would be me being shouted at in public.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
By who? Someone?
By anybody. I don't like to be shouted at or scolded in public.
Okay.
I take correction. You understand, but it doesn't have to be in the presence of
People.
Yeah, you could just call me up to the corner, tell me what you want to tell me.
Okay.
And I also do same. I don't shout at anyone.
Yes, don't put it out there in public.
You understand?
Yeah.
Even if it's a child, I try as much as possible to
also respect, because some people think it's just children respecting adults. You also accord respect to kids. Yeah.
They have emotions. They grow with this emotion. So it's even better off for you showing them how to respect, how you respect them as an adult.
True, very
Understand?
true.
So they have
Very
that
true.
in their head while they grow.
Very true. I totally agree with you on that. I totally, because some people, even if you're doing something that is not right, some people don't know how to talk. I always call it manner of approach.
Yeah.
You know, you could be, what you're saying could actually make sense,
Yeah.
but the way, you're
send it
saying,
out, yeah.
thank you so much, the way you're passing that message across. So, like I was saying, kids have emotions, so you have to know how to talk to them. Because I've seen kids that, even if they are wrong and you're like trying to correct them, and you start to yell, they start to throw tantrums. It doesn't matter. That's where you see a child. I don't know if you've come. Thank you. Whether you're in public, you're in church, they just throw themselves to the floor, and they start throwing tantrums. So I feel like a manner of approach should be considered when trying to correct someone,
Yes.
be it a child, be it an adult. So we're done washing our rice. So I'm just gonna take it out of here, right back into that plate. Then I'm gonna start to cook it. So is rice like, you love to eat rice? Is it like one of your favorite foods, or you're the swallow kind of guy?
I actually don't have a favorite food.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I don't.
Oh, wow.
I eat when I see people eating. I enjoy eating. But just me, I wouldn't do food. I'll do snacks.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So you love more of junk food.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah. I can understand that.
But for eating rice,
Okay.
I'm not a fan of rice with anything tomatoes.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of jollof.
What about, you're not in front of jollof rice?
No, I'm not.
You
a fan
can't
of
be
rice
serious.
and stew. But rice, soup, any kind of soup.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm good with that.
So you're the kind of people that eats rice with egusi?
Any kind of soup.
You're not serious. You're not serious. I'm not a fan of that.
Rice, vegetable, rice, anything that's not stew.
Stew.
Yeah.
Wow. Even jollof rice.
Even jollof rice.
A whole jollof rice.
Especially jollof.
Not especially for me. Okay, that's cool.
That's yummy.
So I think our meat is already boiling. So please let me have my seasoning plate. Let me spice it up. So a little bit of seasoning cube and a little bit of salt, because now we're about to start cooking proper. Thank
So
you.
while you were cooking your meat, you added nothing yet?
No, I did. I already spiced my chicken.
okay.
While of course I can't cook chicken without spicing it up. So a lot of spices, this blend, they've gone into it, salt
Already?
and already.
Okay.
So this is because I added more water.
Water.
Yes, so that I can start adding these veggies now.
Yeah.
When you're making a chicken, you let it cook. You just add your spices, let it cook. It brings out its own water.
Oh, okay.
So when it brings out that water, you can now add, because we're making sauce, so that water is not going to be enough. So you add more water into it, then you proceed to like check taste, then add a bit of seasoning to still make this taste very sharp.
Okay.
Then you proceed into what you're supposed to do. So I was going to ask you, so as our chicken is boiling, please let me have onion. So I was going to ask you, I saw this thing whereby the guy was telling the girl he wants to marry that she has to go to his mom's place for 6 months and stay with his mom, let his mom groom her to be like his mom. Obviously in his eyes, his mom is like the perfect wife, perfect mother. So he wants his mom to groom her, to know how to cook, like maybe teach her how to make his meals the way he loves his meals, all those kind of things. What do you think? Like, is that a cool idea? Is that something you subscribe to?
It's a no-no for me.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a big no.
Okay.
Yeah. There are many ways to help out. To help your woman or your partner, you understand? Without, there's this whole thing about involving extended, that's involving your in-laws.
Yeah, third party.
Third party. It could end up a bad way for you and your partner, you understand? When you bring in a third party, you're opening the secret in the house out there.
Okay.
You understand? And definitely, things don't always continue good.
True.
There are always bad
Very
times. You
true.
understand?
Of course.
And
of course.
the secret you let out would come after you.
Yeah.
Those bad moments, because that's the only. When someone hurts you, the first thing you think about is how to hurt the person back.
True.
And what you use is what you know about the person against the person. You understand? And trust me, you won't say, oh, my mom is good, my dad is good, my parents are good, they're gonna be good all the way.
All
you
the
understand?
way,
Nah,
yeah.
there's always a bad time, there's always a bad character, there's
True.
always some attitude, you
True.
understand, and all that will pop up. And your wife or your partner would not be a perfect person.
True.
You understand? They'll
I
definitely
agree.
at some point step on toes. You understand?
I
So
agree with
you taking her to your mom's place, oh mommy, teach her how to cook. That's, you've already said she doesn't know how to cook.
Yes.
You've already said, oh, she does not understand me.
Yeah.
You've already said, oh, that means the time we've been dating is a waste of time. She had
Just
no time
with that
to
singular
learn with that
gesture.
singular thing you've done. You understand? Oh, she didn't learn well, she didn't do this. You've already condemned her home, where she's coming from.
Yes.
You understand? That, oh, her parents
wasn't
didn't
raised
bring her
properly.
up properly. You understand? You've put that out there. You've given her what to use against your woman. You understand? Later on.
Yeah.
So it's a no-no for me.
Yeah, I love the way, because I didn't even see from this perspective. Me, I was just concerned about, no, it's not good. I didn't even see it this way, because you're already putting her in a bad light.
In a bad light.
And it's not just her now, it's also like, it's also reflecting on where she's coming from as a person.
and all that. And
Wow.
you definitely know, while she's there with your mom, questions will come out.
Of
You understand?
course.
Family friends will come.
It's true.
Family members, you know, sisters and all that will
Yeah.
come. They'll definitely ask questions. What's she
True.
doing here? Why is she here? And all that.
Yeah.
And before you know it, you put that woman there in the
That's
bad
true.
light. Yeah.
That's true. So let me taste our chicken stock. I know if there's anything else we need to add before we proceed. Okay, I think I'm not satisfied with the taste. Let me have.
So I should give you
Yes,
this.
please.
Yep.
Yes, please. We need to go in to. Okay.
Really good with this spoon thing.
Yeah, there's no exact measurement. I just feel like I tasted it, so in my head I already know what I need. Yeah.
Calculation. That's cool.
Okay, this is so much better. So right now, when we're training our veggies,
Okay.
I always love to go in from the hard ones to the soft ones. Like these bell peppers are soft in texture. They're just soft.
Yeah,
But the
so
carrot
it's-
is hard.
So it has to boil.
Yes,
for
this one
a
is
longer
just cook a
time.
bit. Then the peas too is also hard. That's to cook. Then lastly, the bell peppers will now go in, and that sums up our food. Okay. So please, can you help me with
Yes.
yes, please. I wanna add spice. I wanna put pepper. Please hope you don't mind pepper.
I don't at all. I love spicy food.
Okay, because it's sauce and it's easily people get tired of it easily, so it doesn't just have this nauseous taste
Yes,
like you
yeah.
want to throw up.
Yeah.
Yes. So I think this is okay. What do you think? What do you think?
For the spice?
Everything.
For
Like,
everything, yeah, it's good.
It's okay. All right. So I'm just gonna let this boil on its own, then start going in with our
Good.
hard veggies down to the soft
Soft
ones,
one,
and then we're done.
Okay.
This is one of like the easiest
Yeah.
sauce. Yes,
Oh,
sauce.
sorry.
Yes, it's sauce. It doesn't even take
So what
time or
next you
anything.
have to wait longer for is probably the rice.
Yes, exactly. So now we're going to start. Okay, I'm waiting for the water to boil so I can just throw it in because it's parboiled already.
Oh, okay.
So it doesn't take time to cook. So once the water is boiled, I'll just throw in my rice and add a bit of salt, and that's
So
that's
B,
that.
can I ask, is there a particular reason why you're boiling water then pouring the washed rice in? Or because I know some people just put everything in and just boil it. So is there a reason for this?
I think that's just the way I love the texture like this way, because
Okay.
I feel like if you put it in, then put your water, it cooks like it starts to cook on time.
On time,
And then
okay.
if you don't watch it, if you're not careful enough, it now becomes too soggy. I don't like my rice too
Sticky.
soggy and sticky.
Yeah,
That's
starch.
thank you, that's the word.
Alright,
So I just love to just keep it fresh, let the water boil first, then throw this in, so at the time it's in there, it's not too long. It doesn't now end up coming out too soggy or too sticky. I don't like it.
That makes sense.
Yes, please. So that's about that. So I think our water has come to a boil. Yes. So we're going into our hard veggies right now.
Okay.
So our sliced carrots and green peas. So we're going in with. So we're gonna let this cook a bit. So yeah, I really love the way you explained this, because it's not just about putting her out there. You're just casting a bad light on her and
Our family.
your family and our family. Yeah, that's very true.
That's yummy.
So let me check on our All right. I think this bell peppers right now, they need to
Yeah.
go in. So they just cook a bit and let their flavor come out. So why I won't be using much of our spice is that while I'll throw in a little, is that while I was prepare my chicken, like I told you, yes, I spiced it up. Yes, I'm just gonna go in with a touch of each, just to keep the taste fresh. Yes, so just like this, and okay, this curry, let me take more of curry. So yeah, the curry helps with the color as well.
Oh, okay.
Yes,
I was
please.
asking that.
Yes, it helps with the color. So it always has this very beautiful yellow tone to it, but that's where I love mine though. So that's about that. I'm gonna test as well. So I think this is good. This is good. Okay, I think my water too for the rice is ready.
Okay.
I'll be turning that in also, so that as everything is just cooking, it's happening at the same time. Yes, please. So that's about that. And please help me with the seasoning plate. I need to put salt.
So where's this actually going to?
It's in the sauce. So once this just comes to a boil, now like I also want the bell peppers to release their flavor into the sauce. Then we're going in with that.
Okay, so why that? Why are you putting that?
It was okay. Come close. Let me show you something. Can you see the consistency? It's watery. It's not the sauce yet.
Okay.
So by the time we go in now with our cornstarch, everything thickens. You see the magic. It becomes thick. You know, everything just changes. The texture changes. So I was going to ask you, of late, like there's just this. You're walking on the street. You're seeing junkies. Like I don't know. Like you see 3 friends. Out of like the whole 3 might actually be abusing drugs, or maybe 2. Worst part of it is that since I got back to Nigeria, like most of not my close friends, but it's just been like the rate at which girls smoke, do hard drugs. You come online, you go on TikTok, they are displaying their blue tongue. They're like, it's a thing of pride. You know, when they're talking or streaming, they don't even mind holding a blunt. Like, how did we get that as a society?
So
like
when you say drug, you mean drug like
cannabis. They abuse Refnol, they abuse drugs like the ones you take for like to relieve you of maybe an ailment. Okay. They abuse codeine, which is a cough syrup. They have like different just drug abuse generally.
Yeah.
You know,
like the new one now. You see musical videos. You see them holding balloons and all that.
this is laughing gas.
You understand?
That's nitrogen you're inhaling
So
into your
it
body.
gets that bad. It gets that bad. So now, if you're going, if any young one wants to,
Yeah, I'm listening. I'm with you.
wants to organize a party,
Yeah.
and they don't have a few of these things in their
Yes.
party, so it's more like you just
The party wasn't lit.
wasn't
That
lit,
was
you
a
understand?
flop.
So everybody demands for it, you understand? And definitely there are people that wants to make money
Of
out of this.
There are that balloon stuff now. They are distributors of the gas. Like they tell you, please call me when you have a party. We have laughing gas. I'm like, who?
So someone has to be held accountable.
Very true.
Is it the pharmaceutical companies that are not doing their job right?
Okay.
Is it the drug law enforcement agency that are not doing their job? Somebody just has to be held accountable.
Very true. Very true.
If we, the media, the media guys, could do our own part too, could play our own part in trying to curb these things,
Censor what you put out there.
You put out there. You know, I think we'll go a long way too.
Please, can you help me with the plate of cornstarch?
Right.
Yes, please. Thank you. So now it's just like, I don't know, have you made pap?
Yeah,
Do you make
of course.
good? Exactly, that's the same way too.
Okay, so
I'll
you
add,
mix it with water.
I've already gotten the consistency I want.
Oh, okay.
I'll be throwing it into our sauce right now. So I'm just gonna let it sit in there, so you can see the change. You're just gonna see how the magic is gonna happen. So remember, our consistency is watery. Yeah. So I'm gonna give it a stir. It's already thickening already. Yes. It happens like magic. See? Our consistency has changed like ASAP.
Oh yeah, that's true.
It's already thick.
Very true.
Yeah. So that's how it works. It just works as a thickener. Yes. So that's about that. Our sauce is ready, but I'm just gonna let it cook a bit more, but it's done already.
Okay.
So you guys already know we're done with this part, we're done cooking. Next part we'll be taking you guys is to where we're going to be tasting our meal, and Cassie will be leaving us with his honest review on what he thinks about this meal we've just whipped up in here. Okay guys, so don't go anywhere. We'll see you guys shortly after the break. Thank you.
That's yummy.
Welcome back guys. So we've gone back to that decisive moment where our guest in the person of Cassie will be testing our meal to let us know what he thinks. But before that, Cassie, have you seen the way this food is just set up like what, serving you like a king? Does your babe do this kind of arrangement for you?
Like I said, I eat this a lot outside. So about the
Outside.
cooking, that I wouldn't say, but I think I should do the testing.
This is you just answering so diplomatically. You're just being so diplomatic about your answer.
So can I?
Okay. I'm
Okay.
going to let you do that. You can, please. This is so
It's
good.
colorful.
Yes. The whole veggies, they just brought a different blend of colors to the meal. This is good. This is good. Not because I'm the one that made it though, but this is good. So what do you think?
I thought you were going to allow me finish.
The whole meal?
Yeah. Look, I
That's
was
not
just joking.
possible.
Anyways, I'll give you a 9.
A 9.
Yeah.
You're keeping 1 for.
Mommy.
Oh, okay, as always. That's okay, that's good. So I think that's above pass mark now.
Very much of
All right, so thank you for joining us and thank you for that honest review. If you're still watching up until this point, please don't forget to follow us on all of our social media handles displaying right now on the screen. And I'll be seeing you guys next week, same place, same time, on another episode of your favorite Delicacy Hub Food Clinic. Thank you.